What it do, providers? It's your man Gip, and I'm back with another one, man. Still trucking, still out on the road, still trying to run up my bag, you feel me? Just out here, man, trying to get to it, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning back in with your boy, man. I caught another back haul, you know, from my last vlog I dropped, man. I did catch another back haul going back into California. It dropped down into the Sacramento area. And it's just crazy. I think it's really crazy how anything, like I say, going into California is pretty much fuel money and a couple $100 in your pocket. But when you leave up out of California, that's when you make your real bucks, man, you know? So I did drop down in there yesterday, got up early this morning, 6 a.m. I wish I would have been vlogging, you know, from the beginning this morning, man, when I was getting loaded, man. I got one of these heavy ass beer loads on the back of the trailer from Anheuser-Busch, man, full of Bud Light back there. And if you guys do any hauling, you already know anything that got to do with any beverages, whether it be water, sodas, Red Bull, beer. Every time I pull some beverages, man, that shit be heavy as hell, I ain't gonna lie, man. Tipped the scales at 78,000 pounds. It was my first time, like, I've never been overweight, but it was my first time having to adjust my axles, you know what I mean? I think my trailer axle was over by like 440 pounds, so I had to move that around. I moved around the axle on my drives, and I came back around. I went around, basically I was going in circles, man. I was playing ring around the rosy with the scale, trying to adjust the axles to get the weight right. I wasn't overweight, but I had to be the correct weight, under 34,000 on my drives and trailers, and under 12.5 on my steers, man. The steer was good, and I finally ended up working that out, man. Shout out to my boy Mob Tie, man. He dropped a jewel on me. He let me know, like, the little holes that's back there. Let me go show you guys, man. Put you up on it in case you don't know, because I didn't know. But then the game that he had gave me, it had helped me out this morning, guys. Trailer's holding up like a beast, man. Probably about 300 miles away from Seattle. That's where I'm headed back to with this load of beer. But you see these different holes right here? Like he was telling me, every time you slide your tandems, and once you move your pin to each hole, it kind of like you take off 500 pounds, man. You can't go no further than this one. This is like a bump stop. So normally I have this pin all the way up at the front. By law in California, they want it all the way to the front, but sometimes, as you already know, when you're getting loaded at some of these customers, you got to slide your tandems all the way to the rear. So you can see up under here is holes all the way to the back, man. I don't know, some of them guys just like getting loaded better, more stable, I guess. So anyhow, as you see, I ended up taking it back one hole, went around, that wasn't it. Went around again, slid my drive, my fifth wheel, released the air pressure on my fifth wheel, slid that, went around again, that didn't work. So then I came back and ended up dropping the pin into the third hole, and that worked out perfectly, man. It put the weight right at, like, where the rear is like 33,800, so I'm 200 pounds under there. Drives is at what, 33 and some change, and my steers is like 10.8, 10.7, man. So we good on that, you know what I mean? It's my first time, like I say, dealing with that, sliding those things around like that, and it's been a real learning experience, man. Shout out to another one of my supporters, man. I guess he was watching my video, like I was, you know, I posted. I'm pretty sure if you guys haven't seen it, man, go check the vlog out. I was out there in Dallas, Texas, up in my tractor sleep, man. And some clown came and just, you know, opened his door and thought he was finna just come up in there on me. And that wasn't the case, man. I was ready to have his head, y'all. But one of my supporters, he had got at me, he just left a comment, man. I appreciate you, man, for real, man. That was some hell of a news. Normally, I'm the type of person that always go to YouTube or Google and be researching all kind of shit, man. And I don't know for the life of me why I did not go researching how to lock a Volvo semi truck from the inside, man. And the comment that he dropped on me is so simple, guys. It's like I told him, man, I appreciate the love, man, for real. Thank you very much. But shake my head to me, man. Laugh out loud, man. Anyhow, man, the guy told me, I got my windows down. We're gonna check and see if what he told me is right. So you can see now, you can just open my door. In the cab, there's no button or anything on the door or nothing like that to lock the door. So normally when I'm locking my doors, you know, I got to use my key. So at all times, you know, at night before I shut it down, I always lock this side. As you can see, it's locked. We're gonna go ahead and open it up for the inside. Okay, so now it's unlocked. So now I can get in here, man. But what my man told me to do, man, I'm not sure if he owns a Volvo or maybe he seen the video and just did some research and was helping your boy out, man. Whatever the case may be, man, the guy told me to simply slide forward the door latch, man. So when you pull the door latch back, that's how you open the door. Let's close it. He said when you push it forward, see how it goes forward? What? You push the door latch forward, and he said that's how you lock a Volvo. So let's see if it's real, man. It's my first time doing this. It's my first time pushing the latch. Let's see if it's locked. Wow, look at that, man. No cap, that worked, man. Hey, man, salute to you, man. For real, I appreciate that information. Alright guys, so 30-minute break is over, man. We finna go on and murder the rest of these miles. But my little death tank light just came on. So I better go ahead and follow my first mind and get in line over here. Look like they only had a couple pumps open. Slap some def up in here, man. We don't need the engine derating on me. And drop about 40 in there. Cap off the def tank and do it moving all the way up into Seattle, man. I don't think I'm gonna go to the truck stop tonight. This load delivers at 3 a.m. So once I do get into the Seattle area, I am gonna get on Google Maps and see what the facility looks like, and hopefully they have like some type of main street out front where I could just pull in the front and just shut it down in front of the Anheuser-Busch or whatever the distribution center is that I'm going to up in the Seattle area. There we go, man. I most definitely need some def. That's the trip. I was chopping it up with my brother-in-law. We was just talking about how rough it is out here with the fuel prices and the load boards and the brokers and these dudes out here just hauling the cheap freight, messing up the game. You know what I mean? Trucking is saturated, but so you got to get in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing it a long time. And I was asking, I said, man, what were some of the old fuel prices you could? He said, you remember in California, it's like $2.90, $3 a gallon. Can you imagine that? That's a big savings, man. That's literally slashing your fuel costs in half. You know what I mean? But I done got this thing down to the math. I done got this tank of mine down to a science, man. I know that the fuel tanks hold 130 gallons, 65 each. This def tank, I never really monitored that. I will do it next time I fill it all the way up. I just dropped, like I said, a wet 40 in here. But it's good to pay attention to stuff like that, just to know your costs, how many gallons you're getting in there, how many miles you drive per gallon, just so you can know what's going on when you're booking these loads, man, because it's rough out here right now. No cap, y'all. But I gotta do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
At the roundabout, take the second exit to Lemon Drive.
Alright guys, so I picked up the load that fast, man. I was real tired last night, man. I got here, I drove all the way, basically from the Bay Area of California, all the way up here to the Seattle area, man. Let's go check this load out, man. This load is super light. This is some easy money right here. Basically, I didn't find anything going far out, guys. I normally like getting like nice big paying load so I can make like $600 a day. And the load will basically hold me over for, like I say, about maybe 4 or 5 days. But usually if I can't find anything like that, I'll just go ahead and book like a local load, something that they have like that picks up in the area and delivers close in the area. So this is picking up from the Seattle area going down to Portland, Oregon, man, which is probably just like 130 miles, man. It's not even deliverable until tomorrow. So I was gonna hang out here, but I think what I'm gonna do here is just go ahead and go to the gym from here, get my workout in, go work up a good sweat, because I never like found a Planet Fitness down in the Portland area, which I do need to find one. But I like the Planet Fitness here, man. But check the load out, man. Super light, guys. 3 freaking pallets. Look at all this space I got, man. So I ain't finna burn no fuel going back. Got 3 pallets back there. See, I got my straps on. Tied the load down. Really light load. Easy money for the day, man. Cool little milkshake spot I found too next to the gym, man. Just come up out of there. Got my little power hour in, y'all. So I was gonna go ahead and shoot down to Portland, man, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and stay in this area tonight. The truck stop is a lot more cleaner and more decent than the one down there in Portland. It's only like an hour-and-a-half drive. The delivery time is not even until 8 a.m. with the window up to like, I think in the afternoon, man. Same as the pickup. Hopefully the drop-off goes as easy as the pickup did. So I'm gonna go ahead and shoot back over here, man, do some editing, jump on the computer, see what kind of loads I can find leaving up out of the Portland area. All right, guys, home sweet home for the night. Home sweet home for the night. Your man's about to go ahead and alley dock in the spot I seen down here. I want to get tucked away right quick. Get tucked away right quick. I better go right here where they got 2 spots at. Instead of trying to squeeze in down here, y'all. Let me get up in here right quick, man.
Few moments later.
We in. Y'all, let's go make sure. Take off my mud flaps, man. Sometimes you can get too close to these curbs in the back. Your mud flaps hit the curb and then your tire bumps up against it. Usually snatches them out, man. Like this guy, but his mud flaps is kind of short. But these, they'll hit up against there, the tire, grab them, snatch them out. So we good. Plenty room on both sides. The other side is good. Shit, shower and shave time, guys. It's crazy, man. These freaking load boys stink, man. I wish these dudes is effing the rates up, man, accepting this stuff. It's like, it's pushing me in the corner to where it's like I have to take them, you know what I mean? And at first, like I say, I would come out and do the OTR and, you know, doing the numbers with y'all would clear like 600 a day, 700 a day, sometimes $950 up to $1,000 a day. Now the way they got the race, man, you barely scratching the surface of 300 bucks a day, driving 600 miles a day to get to your destination. So it's kind of like, you know, I was running from the traffic being in Los Angeles and stuff, but at this point it's like, man, might as well just head back to the nest and just wake up and do local runs, little short hops for $200 and $300 a day. You know, it's still cool money, you know what I mean? It's, you know, $600 and $700 is better, but it's like, man, I wish you guys stop doing this shit. Everybody just take a stance, man, and make these brokers ante up, y'all. Stop booking this cheap shit, man, because it's forcing the real one like me to have to do it, man, just to survive this market, man. I done spent all this money setting up this company. It ain't no throwing in the towel. I got to keep pushing through. But y'all need to, you know, stand tall, man. You know what I mean? Have some type of morals and dignity about, you know, what kind of money you bringing home to your family, man. Get this shit going, guys. Let's see what we want, man. We want normal, deluxe, hot, normal, deluxe, hot. Little wash and pack, man. Got the header bounds, got the quarters, and got the detergent. That's what it is. Feel me? TCB in it, taking care of my business, man. Taking care of myself out on this road.